Oh, what's going on with your YouTube? Jumpman Chris here. We're coming back at y'all with another vid. Now today, want to have a little discussion video, and I haven't done this type of video in a while. You know, I like to do sometimes. I was doing a lot last year. Was hold and sell. That's right, hold and sell for these Air Jordan 1 Oreo 4s. Now I've been saying all year since the beginning, since the top 4s, I guess, and I could see it, happening when the Fire Red 4s coming. Like, these are going to be the new wave. What happened to this release? These things sold out. People were going crazy on these things. It was lines and lines and lines. Yeah, definitely people really want these things. Maybe because it's also 4th of July weekend, so they need, a fresh pair of kicks or something like that. Or it's just a really good colorway, in my opinion. I think it's clean. I like it. Now, what the release was, I felt like a lot of people end up hitting. Like, it was, this was a massive GR. Like, almost every store had plenty pairs. I don't think anyone should had any problem getting these things if you guys put in that footwork in. But of course, there were some people that did end up taking L's. It just kind of is what it is, right? There was a lot of pairs out there, a lot more than usual than some releases that we had. And of course, it was a hot shoe that it's pretty much sold out. So with this being a super GR or a massive GR, I'm actually really surprised at the price on these things. They kind of been holding up. Like, I'm seeing prices from $270 to $280. Day one. I know this is probably the highest price point. Some sizes even $300. But I'm just saying that I would have thought that the price would have went down pretty quick. Like, I would have thought the price would probably went down like $260, $250, especially on my size. But they're holding up. They're doing well. Now, once pairs start to come out more, weeks and weeks go on, the hype kind of dies out, and of course all the pairs from the shipments comes in from Nike and so on and so forth. Yeah, price probably will go down. I'm expecting these things to probably go down to about like $240 to $260, in between that, $250, something like that. Of course, depending on sizes. Bigger sizes like a size 12, you guys already know size 12 is the new money size now. Size 11 and up, or 10.5 and up, are probably gonna stay around like $260 to about $280, like I said, depending on size, of course. But yeah, should drop down a little bit. Oh my God, will it ever stop? People are lighting fireworks at freaking like 5 o'clock in the afternoon. Now, should you hold or should you sell? I know some people probably got a lot of pairs, so on and so forth. And will these things go up in due time? I think these things will go up in due time. It's a clean colorway. It's almost like an OG colorway almost. And if you guys haven't looked on almost every Air Jordan 4, they always go up. To me, this is probably a shoe that's gonna end up like out of nowhere. Like, you're gonna just look on StockX one day and you're gonna be like, what? These things are like going how much? Like, it's gonna be like that. Like, for instance, the Black Cat 4s. I remember those things were going for like retail. Now they're actually going for quite a bit of bread. And same goes with the metallic purple 4s. Like, I remember those things were going for like nothing. Now they're going for some serious bread. So I have a feeling these things might do some numbers like that too. Should you sell or should you hold? Like, it just all depends. I wouldn't mind selling these things. If you get, I know I've seen some resellers are trying to sell these things at like $300 to like $280. If you can sell it for that much, make like an $80 profit to $100 profit. Yeah, I probably will let them go. I'll probably let it go for that much. Say once it drops, it's gonna take a while for it to go back up. Because this is gonna be a major long hold, for it to do some decent numbers. And who knows if they ever will. So many pairs, and like I said, it's almost like an OG colorway. So this is more about feel and just what I think what this thing's gonna do. Like I said, personally, if you have pairs now, I would definitely let them go. If you guys are waiting for pairs, I'll probably try to let them go before I even have them in hand. If you guys can, try to get that highest dollar. But if you can't and you got them for retail, if you have the capital to hold, definitely you guys can hold. But like I said, it might be a while. Like, it might be up until like maybe even Christmas or even next summer. Saying, like, don't expect things to go up all of a sudden anymore. Like, things just don't go up as fast anymore. We're in a different time now, especially summertime. The world's starting to open back up, so not really a lot of people's kind of worried about sneakers anymore. So it's like one of those things, like, it's gonna be a little bit, it's gonna be a while. Even what you could do, like what I plan on doing, is like I'm go ahead and let some go, and then once the price kind of goes down, market kind of settles out, then I might start to buy some pairs up, you know, once the prices start to get kind of low and people's kind of like, you know, people might get, you know, kind of desperate to let them go early, and you might even get some pairs for retail out there. So if you guys can do that, definitely. For men's sizes, if it depends on sizes too as well, like a size, you know, smaller sizes, size 8 to about 10, they might not move up as quick, but definitely as, you know, sizes 10.5 and up, especially a size 12, they're gonna probably go up a lot faster. For example, UNC4s, you guys saw it from a size 9 to 9.5. They, you know, they kind of stayed where they're at. They've been at 350, 360, and just continue being at that price point. At size 12, those were going for like 360, 350 day one. They are now at 400 now. I just saw prices, so that's what I'm saying. It's a size 12. If you guys got bigger sizes, I would hang on to bigger sizes if you guys can. Definitely the times have changed. Let's talk about GS sizes. If you guys want to go ahead and let these things go, these things retail at 150, and these things are only going for like I think it was like 190, 200, something like that. So you know, a quick little $30 to $50 profit if you guys can. I'm expecting, you know, GS sizes don't, on 4s, they don't really move too crazy. They don't like go up anything dramatically, you know what I mean? Only Air Jordan 4 GS size that I saw did really well were the purple metallics, and I probably kind of blame that on TikTok, you know, of course. Maybe if TikTok, if these things, you know, if they all of a sudden pop off, you know, that could do some things. But like, really, not too many 4 GSIs do too well. So if you want to go ahead and let these things go, if you guys can let them go at 200 or some at 290 or 190 or something like that, I would let it go. Me, I'm probably not going to invest in GSIs too much. You know, it's more lunch money on these things. You never know. These things could go up in due time for sure. They could eventually just start to pop off. I don't know. 4s are just not like 1s just yet. You know, with this being an all white shoe, it still have a little cement to it, so it's not like a complete like girl colorway. I mean, it is all white, but you know, the gray and black, you know, it's still a guy shoe. This is still more for the men. So I would concentrate, if I were to try to invest in these or hang on to these things, where are the men's sizes. So prediction wise, like, what could they really do in resale wise when they finally do go up? Like I said, it's a massive GR. There's a lot of pairs out there. I did the peek at these things. I mean, these things probably could go up once they go down. Like, they're gonna go down to 50, I believe. Eventually, I feel like in a couple months they'll probably go back up to like 300. Hang on to them even more. These things could do numbers at 350 or even 400, depending on sizes, of course. Bigger, like I said, the bigger sizes could do some really good numbers. They could do, I think size 12 can probably hit around like 390, 400, you know, in due time. It's my take on what I think these things could do in the future for these white Oreo 4s. I know a lot of people got pairs, and they probably want to know what they should end up doing with it. And like I said, this is just my opinion, guys. Just take, you know, follow my words to like the T. I'm not always correct or anything like that, you know. Just kind of go with your gut feeling. You know, I just try and tell you guys from what my experience is and what I can kind of see from the market and what's been going on lately, especially with the sneaker market. You know, it hasn't been all that crazy as of lately. I think things have been kind of going back down to earth a little bit. You know, we had that crazy spike when it was stimmies and stuff like that. That was a crazy few weeks, and we might not ever get that again. You know, we'll just kind of go back to how it used to be back in 2018 and 19. Shoes popped off was during like tag season and Christmas season. That's when prices went up. We had a big bump when stimulus came out. We had a huge bump during that, so we might not see that again, you know. So that was a crazy time. But hey, that's pretty much in the video, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope you guys, this video helped you guys out. If you guys don't mind, please hit that thumbs up. Subscribe if it's your first time here. Comment down below, and please hit that bell for all the notifications for when I do drop vids. And don't forget to follow me on all my social media at JumpmanChris on IG. Sometimes I'm on Twitter, and don't forget Snapchat. Anyway, guys, appreciate y'all. Love y'all. I'm JumpmanChris. Peace.